Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss some other types of diabetes which include type 3C diabetes, latent autoimmune diabetes in adults, also called LADA, maturity onset diabetes of the young which is also called MODY, and neonatal diabetes. So let's start with the first one, type 3C diabetes. This form of diabetes happens when your pancreas experiences damage other than autoimmune damage, which affects its ability to produce insulin. Pancreatitis, pancreatic cancer, cystic fibrosis, and hemochromatosis can all lead to pancreas damage that causes diabetes. Having your pancreas removed, which is called pancreatectomy, also results in type 3C. The next type to be discussed here is latent autoimmune diabetes in adults. Like type 1 diabetes, LADA also results from an autoimmune reaction, but it develops much more slowly than type 1. People diagnosed with LADA are usually over the age of 30. The next one is maturity onset diabetes of the young, also called MODY. So maturity onset diabetes of the young, also called monogenic diabetes, happens due to an inherited genetic mutation that affects how your body makes and uses insulin. So there are currently over 10 different types of maturity onset diabetes of the young. It affects up to 5% of people with diabetes and commonly run in families. The next type to be discussed here is neonatal diabetes. This is a rare form of diabetes that occurs within the first 6 months of life. It's also a form of monogenic diabetes. About 50% of babies with neonatal diabetes have the lifelong form called permanent neonatal diabetes mellitus. For the other half, the condition disappears within a few months from onset, but it can come back later in life. This is called transient neonatal diabetes mellitus. The next one is brittle diabetes. Brittle diabetes is a form of type 1 diabetes that's marked by frequent and severe episodes of high and low blood sugar level. This instability often leads to hospitalization. In rare cases, a pancreas transplant may be necessary to permanently treat brittle diabetes. So, there's a question that how come is diabetes? How common is diabetes? Diabetes is common. Approximately 37.3 million people in the United States have diabetes, which is about 11% of the population. Type 2 diabetes is the most common form, representing 90% to 95% of all diabetes cases. About 537 million adults across the world have diabetes. Experts predict this number will rise to 643 million by 2030 and 783 million by 2045. So, the symptoms and causes of diabetes will be discussed in the next video. Thanks for giving us your precious time. I hope this video will be very beneficial for you. And don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. We shall be very thankful to you.